Hello, I'm Oana Ifrim with the Paypers, and we're here at Money 2020 in Amsterdam. Joining me now is Annerie Vreugdenhil, ING's Innovation Officer. Last year, ING combined all the innovation activities into a new business area, ING Neo. What does ING want to achieve with ING Neo, and how does this foster successful innovation within ING Group?
It's a very good question. So what we actually did, we merged all the innovation activities that we had in Amsterdam into ING Neo. And I think it's really the step forward in our development of innovation. Because ING Neo is a business area. So first it was sort of staff departments that were working on innovation, but now it's really a business area. And it sort of came from the stage that we're in. We have created our own startups in our labs, and they start to get to a maturity level where we might actually start seeing revenues coming in. So it was a logical step to combine it all and make it into a business area. We're a bank and we want to innovate, but we have to innovate from our strengths. So for us it is not so logical to create any other startup. There's others who are better at it, but it is logical for us to do it in areas where we can really put the strength of the bank behind it. And we selected 5. One is housing. Obviously we're a huge mortgage provider, but we deliberately call it housing, so it's much bigger than just mortgages. Trade is another one. So again, not trade and commodity finance or trade finance, but trade as a big value space. We have safe and compliant, which is obviously something that is where we have a lot of knowledge, but it's becoming increasingly important, not just for banks, but also for customers. We have disrupt lending, which is a bit of a natural, I would say, for a bank. A lot is happening in that space. And the last one is financial health, which we really want to bring to our customers. So those are the 5 value spaces that we have selected to focus on. When you work with a startup in the ecosystem, they have already made a couple of steps without us, right? So that's easy. They are somewhere. So there you start with a proof of concept and you see, how that works. Whether it actually brings what we expected it to bring. Then, by the way, the hard work starts again. The integration into the bank is in the end something that is probably the hardest part.
What skills do you value most when choosing candidates?
It very much depends on what we are looking for. So we work in our own startups with venture builders. And sometimes it depends a little bit on the topic. So if it's a very bank knowledge related topic, actually there might be people in ING who can really do this. But very often we look outside and look for people who have done it before, who have built a startup before, but also with very different backgrounds, right? Designers, people with more creative and entrepreneurial skill sets. And very often you see that younger startups, they don't even yet realize what it is. So then there's a long way before you can really cooperate. And some are a little bit further and understand it and have nailed it, and it makes it a lot easier to implement.